Sarah Stabenow, Charlotte Mason Institute's marketing coordinator, and I'm visiting with Dr. Shannon Whiteside, Alvieri's program director. Shannon, as I'm talking with people about Alvieri, they often ask if it's possible to start a Charlotte Mason education with an older child. What's your advice?
Absolutely. It's never too late to begin Charlotte Mason's relational education, including your own. There's so many benefits. That being said, there can be a few challenges as well.
What kind of challenges might parents see?
Some older students are used to seeing a grade on their homework or test, and that can really affect how they see themselves, either as being really successful or really not. And a Charlotte Mason education doesn't view success that way.
How is a Mason education different?
In a Mason education, exams, as we call them, focus on asking children what they know rather than on what they don't know. So exam questions are often a lot more open-ended instead of a multiple choice test. And when we evaluate the exam answers, we are looking to see not only how well the student understands the subject matter, but looking to see whether the student is engaged and interested in the book or subject, and comparing that to previous exams. We are looking for growth, not a perfect score. And more fundamentally, we're trying to encourage students to care about a subject because of the value it has in itself, not because they're trying to get a high grade. We don't want them to work for grades. This can be a bit of a paradigm shift for both students and educators, but students can really flourish as they adapt to this education that treats them as a person. And I think it's really healthy for you to talk with your students about these ideas as they transition and be honest about some of the changes you're working through together and the reasons for it. That really builds a sense of camaraderie and understanding between you both.
Yes, I love the way that a student's personhood is respected, even in the format of tests or exams. So if someone wants to switch to a Mason education with an older student, where should they begin?
Depending on your student and educational background, you might want to start by just stepping back and resetting your year and expectations. Spend time outside and maybe start a nature journal. Read some good books aloud. Maybe experiment with a handicraft or two. Especially when students are transitioning from a really negative experience with school, it's important to just take a moment to relax.
That totally makes sense. Even when my year's going well, it's so refreshing to have a week or two off between terms just to gather ourselves and reflect. And I love the reflective practice plan book that Alvieri provides that guides me through that. What do you recommend once someone is ready to start?
I suggest starting with a few key subjects. We offer beginner schedules in the Alvieri to help with this transition, but it's important to pick a few disciplinary subjects like math or science that are important to keep up with, but then add in something like picture study or composer study and handicrafts to introduce some variety. After a term, reflect on how things are going, and then consider adding in another subject or two. Along the way, discuss Mason's ideas with your students so they know the why of what you're asking them to do. It is especially helpful with something like narration, which is often a new concept to students. You can also model the method by learning alongside them and starting your own Mason education by nature journaling or keeping a commonplace book.
Thank you so much, Shannon. If you're considering transitioning to Mason's approach to education, we hope you found this encouraging and helpful. If you'd like to learn more about the training and curriculum we offer in Alvieri, you can visit our website, watch our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media. Thank you.